We are continuing our Brit coverage. I'm once again joined by the lovely Carolyn Parr-Hillstad, head coach of the Bedford Pom Squad. All day I've been racking my brains. How do I start this thing today? Do I start off by mentioning this is our 10th year? It's like our anniversary interview year, right? Do I talk about the fact that you just got here from the airport like 10 minutes ago? Like you almost missed Brit because of the weather?
I know, it's true.
Do we talk about the incredible 2013 year?
It was
do we
an
go
epic
back?
year. Yeah,
or,
it was epic.
Or do we talk about the fact that you're one of like the biggest Riders fans? And it was probably kind of fun last November for you.
It was.
But I'm actually gonna scratch all that because I actually just got pulled to the side by the forefather of Brit, Mr. Kelly Bowers. And he was like, do you really understand about Carolyn Parr-Hillstad, like how hard she works and how good of a person she is? And I was kind of like, you know, that's the one thing I've never talked about. Every year, I can't believe how these kids respect you. It has to be like probably the toughest part of your job. Every year, getting dozens and dozens of teenagers to just absolutely respect you.
Well, I respect them in return. They put in countless hours. They gave up their entire Christmas break, time with their friends, sleepovers, late nights, shopping, Boxing Day, all of that stuff. They gave up all of their Christmas break to be here with me. So I respect their work ethic and the time they put in and their desire and their commitment for excellence. It's because of them that we're successful. So I love them right back.
I'm not joking. Kelly Bowers gave me like an essay about you, and he was like, nobody could do what she does. Carolyn Parr-Hillstad, nobody can motivate the kids the way she does. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That's very cool.
Let's go back in time, 1 year ago.
Yeah.
Thoughts coming out of that, coming off Brit 2013, Carolyn.
Oh my gosh, it was an amazing year. Having, showing that routine and having the response from the crowd and the judges and winning last year's competition in front of our home crowd and our fans and the kids' peers. It was really a dream start to what turned out to be a dream season.
The bad part about winning, if there is a bad part, it's like next year. Because the bar is set so high. So are you nervous? You know,
absolutely. That's got to be the hardest part for the students returning, because the team right now is made up of juniors from last year and seniors from last year, and both junior and senior teams won cities and won provincials. So this team is made up of last year's champions, and they came in with that weight on their shoulders already, because all of their peers, their teachers, their parents are all saying, well, what are you going to do this year to rise to that level? And so the pressure to be as good or better than last year is tough.
But obviously it's not all about winning. So there's some like just personal goals. Personal victories you'll have, regardless of what happens after the weekend.
A clean routine. I mean, I tell them all the time, yeah, to win is great, but if you can't win, you can't predict what other teams are going to do, and you can't judge your happiness with our routine based on what another team does or doesn't do. We have to be happy with what we do. And so if we can go out there and execute our skills cleanly and put on a fun routine that the audience responds to, if they like our costuming and our music and all of those things, if they're entertained by what we do and they get good feedback after, then that's a win.
Athlete as well, the male dancer. Very exciting. There we see those in grade 12 just so excited that this is their legacy that they